Great. Okay. Just move. So morning everybody. Move that down a bit. So we've got the legs. Fantastic. Okay, so let's start. So I thought it might be quite nice to go through all 18 of the second set today. Well done for making it this morning. In the Eileen's in a bit of a, for those of you that are still at home doing it on Zoom. Eileen's turned into a bit of a monsoon. It looks like it was really wet, and I've had to lend my jumper to my mum because she would have come, but she's feeling a bit under the weather, so she's. She's here till tomorrow, but she's very happy to come back again. So we've been staying at my friend's very nice house off Mattingley Road with the cat. Although I had to clean up cat sick this morning, so it wasn't that nice. And I phoned up my mum and said, "Here, do you want to know how the other half live? Come and stay in this amazing house." So she's mostly relaxing, but next door neighbour's burglar alarm went off and it shone a great big light in where my mum was sleeping. So she's happy to have a rest today, but otherwise she'd been here. But I've got to go via the supermarket and pick up the jumper. Oh, that's better, isn't it? So we're just trying to keep warm now. This is quite unusual. So turn the waist and relax the shoulders. I'll show you that from the side. So we're nice and tall through the crown. I've got a new variation of an exercise, Master Z Dogs exercise. My friend Bobat, who's a choreographer, he threw an extra bit in, and it took me about 3 weeks of practice to get. So we'll do that today for fun. So that's it. So we're turning the waist, It's this area here, turning, and you want to really release down these arms. That's it. So breathing in and out. Three. Well, no, it's then over the Now, check your neighbours on this one. Unless you're on Zoom, you're fine. Look, my arms are in front. Did you meet a very entertaining baby at reception? Very cute. it likes to wave at people and say bye-bye. It's fantastic. So I met that. It's very, you go like this. Two like that. Three down like that. And then four like this. It's a shoulder one. That was Mike. Mike does that one. Okay. A bit of a bounce. So when you're bouncing, what you want to do is you want to release the muscles and the chin. A bit closer. The chin. It's like you're doing that, and that's floating up. So this bit's coming up, and then the rest is hanging down. And it's like you're standing like you're a toddler. So we maybe borrow that one to stand up for us, and we can see how to do it properly. So the other thing is, this is from last night. Your middle finger is lining up with your imaginary trousers thing. He was quite insistent on that last night, was Mike. So he was getting us, because some of us were like that, some of us were like that, and he was going around adjusting everybody's arms. So while you're bouncing, it's a gentle bounce, and you're releasing your muscles. Breathing. Okay, and shake. So I'll come a bit closer for the people watching at home. So I'm shaking my whole body. My whole body is connected. So it's everything. And it's like when there was this very happy dog in a very muddy puddle. Well, it was mostly mud than water, actually. It was this and it was completely caked in mud. This was in London. And I thought it was hilarious. And the owners looked a bit crestfallen, because obviously they were going to have to wash this. Whatever, I couldn't tell what the dog was either. It was made. But it got out of the puddle, absolutely bounded out, absolutely gleeful, and then went. So it's like that. That's what the move is. It's apparently I asked them, it calms down your vagus nerve. Yeah, so now be careful you haven't got anything in your pockets. We go up, 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 show from the diagonal, up, up, up. Keep going, and you stretch, you feel that lengthening, and then you release. So just make sure if you've got something in your pockets, it's a bit. I made that mistake once, I won't do it again. So we're like this, and we just get the muscles to relax and connect. So. We're all breathing. So with this one, you just let the arms tuning into the natural bounce of the body. And and lining along the spine, so the spine's like breathing. Does that really relax? Try and remember all 18 moves in the second set. That's going to be good. They might not necessarily be in the right order, but we'll see. We'll see. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake this sides of the 3. So we just, I'll show you that from the side. So do this. So yeah, if any of you are on sort of grandparent, great-grandparent duty, during school holidays, children are welcome with you. If you need to bring them along. This. Swinging the arm. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then wobble. Shoulders. That's it, very nice. Okay, same shoulder, change direction. Other shoulder. Same shoulder, change direction. Bird opens and closes its wings. If you can't bring it right to your ear, you can do an adaptation. So you can do it to here, and that's going to do the same thing. But normally do it to the ear. You're turning the waist as well. change arms. So check your posture first. Good. Posture. And then turtle comes in and out of its shell. So like this, you can open and like stick my behind out, stick my chin out. You can just do it like that. And then I close up and curl it and make a nice round shape. And then you just, like a standing cow from yoga. So I just learned it from Eli, who's in, he's teaching summer camp in Australia at the moment, so I've just been watching his videos. And change directions. Lovely. Transfer the weight, go to cat stance, circle out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a hip, knee, and ankle. Exercise. And go in the other direction. It's about 20 unless you need to count. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Kick, kick, kick. Kick, kick, kick. Kick, kick, kick. And kick, kick, kick. Marvellous. We'd better do the other leg so it's not left out. And you can do it while drinking water as well. Here we go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 17, 18, 19, 20. Marvellous. Other direction. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and tall. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Kick, 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 and kick, kick, kick. So we did a lot of standing on one leg last night, but I need to practice it a bit more, and then I'll be able to show you another. In the meantime, they're in the forest, playing their hand-to-hand, birds singing, stream. I think there's a stream there. Really, they really know how to have fun. So I will just show you the exercise with the extra bit on. So Master Zedong does this thing. And then my friend Bobat chucked an extra move on, which means you can then change sides each time, and it really messes with your brain. I'll just show you. You will love it. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll show from the side. Demonstration part 2. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I knew you'd like it. It's very good. If you can't touch your foot, you can do the leg. You can just do that. I'm not sure how you do that, but you can try. If you don't want to go all the way down to your foot, just find part of the leg that you can reach. And we won't go very fast either. Right, it took me 3 weeks to work that one out, so you know, I was having to practice it. So here we go. We'll start this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're this side. 1, 2, 3. Can you see it really messing with your brain? Marvelous, isn't it? 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once more with feeding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So eventually it swaps sides each time, but I haven't got to that stage because sometimes I do the same side 3 or 4 times, which is how it goes. So how to stand on one leg, keep your hips level and your shoulders level. So when you do this bit, you're avoiding this, you're staying upright, staying upright, staying upright, staying upright. You can do each move separately. You can just do that one for a few times. So can you come round the back? So that's the new one. That's it. And then we've got this one. You know, you might be at the doctor's surgery waiting to see the doctor and you think, oh, I better do something. And then they might see you sooner. So, marvellous. There we are. So that's the new one for the hips. And then eventually, if that's not challenging enough for you, you can do it with a hop. So you go hop, 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 hop. And it really, you know, then it gets your cardio going. But make sure you can do it without the hop first, staying upright. So if you do it with a hop too early, you might, you know, might be dangerous. So, but there we are. Right, so enough of that. Oh. It's one of my favourite exercises at the moment, just because I can feel my brain, something happens to my brain every time I do it. I can feel, it must be good for my brain, I'm sure. Yeah, Bob that's a choreographer, and he does yoga, choreography, modern dance, and break dancing. He can spin on his head. He's in his 50s, and he can spin on his head. He's fantastic. Amazing. He has a special hat that means you can spin on it without it damaging anything. It's very clever. I've not felt tempted, but he showed me how to do handstands up a wall. So I was very happy to meet him. It's lovely. Yes, so here we go. Movement number 1. So we come up like this. I'll show you from the diagonal. And then we just very calm. It's starting and finishing in a very calm place. So, no, she was hoping to come and join in today, even though she's waiting for a meal. She does lots of Pilates with Mum, but we'll have to wait for the next visit. She looked around at the house and the gorgeous garden and the patio and the beautiful cat and said, "How often do you stay here?" I said, "Well, I'm usually here every week because they're my pals, but every time they're on holiday, I have a holiday here." So, and I said, "She's very welcome to come and stay when I'm on holiday here." Oh, that's marvellous. Okay, and then microcosmic orbit will show from the diagonal. So you come up like this, and you're breathing in, and you're using the hands as well as focusing. So just breathe naturally. Using my legs, using my legs. So one more time. Arms separate. The side. Once you lift the arm up, turn your waist. Sink back. One, two, very good. And three. Other side. Oh, very nice. Two and three. Up. Golden needle at the bottom of the ocean. Up, so you come up like that, and then you make this with your hands. Make this with your hands. That's it. Come up like that, and then you step, and it's like you're pulling down a very long pair of socks or something. And then you come up, hands open, bring them down. Two. So it's 4 each side. So it's a Tai Chi Qigong set, so it's not like it's relatively new. I think this was the one that was made in 1981, so I think this one. Last time inside. Marvellous. Take it slightly wider starts. Fisherman casts the net. In. Change. Breathe out. Out. One more round. Breathe in. Immortal Fairy shows the way. So how to give direction. So you go round in a circle, and then you point, and you can either do it that way, or you can do it that way, and if you want, you can swap all the way down if you fancy, but maybe not this morning. So there's a, we'll do it like this, and I'll show you the advanced way in a minute. Let's just, so you know, someone might want to know how to get to the train station, or you go that way. So that's the sort of medium way of doing it. I'll show you the different options. So option one, you just go to cat stance like that, without it like that. Option two, we were doing option two. You can put some music on as well. Do it like that. Option three, you can like that, and then you come back up again. And then, but you've got to have done all your hip warming up, and you know you've got to make sure you've warmed your legs up first, and that you can get up and down. But that's option. So if you watch this being done on the internet, sometimes you get a very young, fit person, and they'll do it like that, and then they'll come up. So you can do it like that, and it's very good. It's very good for your legs, but it's kind of horrible as well. So, I knew you'd like it. Right. Mischievous urchin stretches their legs. So now you can just do that, option one, and that's perfectly legit. Okay, option two, it's like that. So I'm doing option two, but feel free to just stick with option one. Option two. So keep your hips level. Hips stay level. And you're supposed to do this 18 times. Oops. I've lost count. How many are we on now? 18. Oh. Okay. 17. 18. Marvellous. We can all count. Fabulous. That was very good. Stork prays underneath the moon. So we're like this. And then we're like this. Now this one, you can go there. If you want, you can go all the way down into a full squat. And then we can, yeah. So a beautiful stork. Imagine a really beautiful stork. And you've got to get the facial expression. So it's very slightly superior. So you usually do 4 each side. I've lost count, so we're going to do one more. I think that'll be our 4. Ready. Yellow dragon shows its claws. I'll just show this from the diagonal view. So you come up like this, you breathe in, you draw your claws in, make a claw shape, and then you, that's it. So if you had a £2, when we did this with Mark, he got us to put a £2 coin in each hand, and then go like that. And we watched coins fly across. It was really entertaining. But so you can imagine it. But we're doing the it's quite tough. This is my favourite actually. I really like it. Yellow dragon shows its claws. It's got real nice. So this is movement number 9. One more time. Fabulous. Really scary looking dragons. That's great. Very good. Okay, and then we've got the one we looked at this half last week. We might not get to do all of it because we'll run into tea break. Like that. Drawing. And you step. So this is pushing waves. So the waves swirl around. Wave comes in. And then it comes out. So apparently we got away with avoiding a tsunami. There were some places they thought there was going to be, and they downgraded it. So I'm very glad about that. So it was an earthquake in Russia, wasn't there? Something like that. So it's quite powerful stuff, water. That's it. So you come around in a circle, you draw the foot in. Now step with your foot, then waves. Oh yes. This one. Bend the bow to shoot the arrows. The shoulders relaxed. That's it. Arrow. One more inside. Beautiful. Twin dragons cross the ocean. Look forward, see, looking across the ocean when you're crossing. Second round. Third round. Very nice, everybody. Twin dragons cross the ocean. Fantastic. Up. Lion plays with the ball. Step. Circle, circle, circle. Step. 2. And third time. Embrace the moon in the cup. Embrace the moon in a cup. They're talking about in this particular translation, but it sounds great. Embrace the moon. 3. Phoenix flies. Phoenix fly up, and the phoenix comes down. I like that one. I just like phoenixes anyway. I think they're brilliant. Like the Firebird suite. I mean, it's great. One more time. Twin Mountains box it is. Twin Mountains box in the ears. It's kind of like showing off. I whacked him so hard he had like a couple of mountains around his ears. I think it's something like that. One more time, it's got quite a tough feeling to it. Certainly the chi, the lower dantian. I think I've remembered all the moves. There was a couple around that should have been in a different order, but that's not bad. I think that's pretty good. And then we go in the other direction. So we're circling the chi around the body. Press palms and calves. Movement number 18. Nice to be able to do the whole set. Nice. Okay, just before tea break, just go back to that one. See if that was, so that was the whole of the 18 second Shibashi set that Professor Lin Shen made in 1981. It's gone over the world. They teach this all over the world. There's 8 sets in total, but the 8 sets are a bit like the pick of the top. So it's all his favourite bits from all the sets put together in an old set of itself. So this one's more kind of energising. The first one's more for health and rehab and relaxation. Very nice, the first set. And this is the second set. I've only learned the first 2 sets, so embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So those of you that are staying for the extra bit, you're going to look at the first third of the form. Then hands together. Polish the face, so we look really up. Hands together. 3 more. really fun. It must be a great place to work at. Check your posture. So feel really sort of like all your joints have got nose and groove in. Nose and groove. Owning your space. Make a fist with the right hand. Left hand over the top feet together. And bow. Well done, everyone. So enjoy your tea break. Then we'll join for the first third. So up until the end, you step back and pulse the monkey. What's that, 9-1? Okay, so I'll swirl this around. Right, water break finished. Very good. Yes, good idea. Good idea. Let's do that a bit. Probably still in bed, my mum. She got such an interrupted sleep and she couldn't get back to sleep because the light was so bright for about a quarter of an hour. And that was it. She was I had to lend her my sweater because she was cold. And because I'm not where I normally live, I only bought one sweater. So um, she can't see the key code, and she's got arthritis, so she can't. So I said, "Do you want me to leave the key underneath the rock?" And she said, "No, I'm just staying indoors. It's too wet." So you know, there's a telly, there's a piano, there's an amazing garden. I think she just needed a bit of a holiday. And the house is so big, you can actually not see the other person. Madically Road, Gerald Madically Road. It's amazing. It's not even the biggest or most expensive house there. Yeah, I used to do cleaning in houses like that as well. So there we are. Anyway. Breathe in, breathe out. Push out. Step to your left leg. Step. So from when I get September, there'll be 2 weeks where Leslie's teaching, but I'll do a separate video for the series. So I'm actually taking a holiday this year. I did last year. I definitely leave. So, yeah. No, I was thinking of something like I want to go to the New Forest, but also want to go Wales. I want to go to Wales. So I'll spend a few days in the New Forest and then we'll drive to Wales, but we'll stop off somewhere in the middle. So, yeah, I did this on the patio. It's lovely. It is. That's why we're just doing the first bit. It's the coordination. I'll just show you the step back repulsed monkey from this angle. So look, like this, and that swings like that, like that. So it's been quite eventful in that. I had to try and rescue this poor mouse off of Missy again, and it's gone behind the bookshelf in this tiny little gap. So I had to text Annette and say, there's possibly a mouse that's just died behind the bookshelf, or it might just be living in your house now. Missy brought it in. So. Yeah. She had it in her mouth, and then she let it go, and then the mouse was running around, and she pounced on it again. And it's a bit. Because in the Tai Chi classics, it says move like a cat, but don't take it to that extreme. No, don't go around chasing after mice or anything like that. So let's do that again. Breathe in, breathe in. Side step, right foot side step, across the sparrow tail. Quite harder. My sandals are really sticking to the floor, so it's a bit tricky. One more time. Marvellous, that's the first third. We've got 2 minutes, so let's do a bit of wide table for the spirit health exercise. Because we're really good at that one. And then we'll do a bit of wide table off the sprue to finish, and then we'll go and have some tea. I better find out how many mums do. They redid the guest room, so it's absolutely lovely and luxurious with these beautiful lamps and this desk, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Because I gave her a choice, I said, "Now, do you want to stay in the annex?" And she looked at it, it was a bit, And then she goes, "Can I stay where I was?" I said, "No, that's the master bedroom. No, we're not allowed because she was given special dispensation to stay in the master bedroom because they had builders, and that was her kind of sweetener. But they did it up so nicely. She said, "Oh no, I'm having that room." So, lovely. Free Airbnb really. Yeah, they'd rather let a friend stay and guard it and not pay be paid, and that works much better. Well, they, no, they both got very. One of them works for the British Antarctic Survey, so she hangs out with penguins every year. She's in the HR. He's an engineer, so but he makes houses. He does them up and then sells them for a profit, and he's been doing that for years. So this is his final house. So let's go forward. So how to go to the shops? Go like this. Go like this. So we did this one last week. So we should all be experts at it. Yeah, follow. I mean, we need the van, but not when we're walking somewhere. It's the problem. Or at night. See, oh, it's nearly tea time. Right, come round in circles. You've got to get your priorities. I'll go over here. So, triple heater. That's it. Two. And water. Oh, so then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. We'll look extra young now. Underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Together, one more time. Just stand and open. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together. Ooh, well done. Right, enjoy your tea break, everyone. We're going to have a nice cup of tea and see you next time. So the two Thursdays I'm away in the middle of September. So the 1st and last of September is all fine. What I'll do is I'll pre-record a class, and then it will be up on the YouTube channel, the Grey Heron YouTube channel, at the same time. So you'll still get your class, except it will be on YouTube, and because I'm in this gorgeous garden, I'll pre-record some of my classes for then. All right, take care. Bye. Bye.